Hi, I'm Navya. So, under this pharmacology subject, I've already discussed from chapter 1 to chapter 11. So, and also I've uploaded in the playlist. If you're not watched, I'll also just drop a link in the description box. You can watch in the later section. And now, in this video, I'll be taking a class for the chapter 12, that is a peptic ulcer disease. So, let's start the class. So, the chapter 12, that is peptic ulcer disease. So in this chapter, we'll be knowing what is peptic ulcer disease, and also we'll be knowing ranitidine and pantoprazole and antacids. So let's start from the first question, that is what are peptic ulcer disease. So the peptic ulcer disease. So this is a condition. So where the painful sores or the ulcers, so that develop in the lining of the stomach or the first part of the small intestine. So this means that this peptic ulcers, these are the open sores. So where they can develop, so they can develop on the inside lining of the stomach or the upper portion of the small intestine, and that is known as the gastric ulcer or the duodenal ulcer. So gastric in the sense it develops on inside the stomach, whereas duodenal ulcer that develops, that occurs on the inside of the upper portion of the small intestine. So let me show you that. Yeah. So this peptic ulcer disease, this might be include as a gastric ulcer or the duodenal ulcer. Gastric ulcer in the sense that will occur inside of the stomach, whereas this duodenal ulcer that will occur on the the upper portion of the small intestine. So this causes occurs on here. So let us know the symptoms of this peptic ulcer disease. The common symptoms of this peptic ulcer disease, that feels the patients like a burning stomach pain, a feeling of fullness and the bloating, and also the heartburn, intolerance to the fatty foods and the nausea. And the very common peptic ulcer symptoms is that the burning sensation, the burning stomach pain, and this stomach acid that makes the pain worse than the worst, as does it having an empty in the stomach. And this also may be caused due to the infection. So infection arises, and the infection that with a bacterium, Helicobacter pylori, that is called as the H. pylori, and the long-term use of the non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drug. So that might be cause this peptic ulcer disease by the non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs. If the patient will be using it for the long term, such drug names are Advil, Morphine IB, and other diseases. Naproxen sodium also, and the mainly the stress or the spicy food that do not cause this peptic ulcer, that might be caused infection with a bacterium infection, that is the Helicobacter pylori, that is the H. pylori, and some other medicines, that is naproxen sodium also. And the next class is that ranitidine. So this ranitidine, this belongs to the group of the drugs that is called as the histamine 2 blockers. So this works by just reducing the amount of the acid in the stomach produces. Just it reduces the acid that might be stomach produced. And this ranitidine, this has been used also for the treatment and to prevent the ulcers in the stomach and the intestine. Usually it occurs in the inside of the stomach as well as in the upper portion of the small intestine. This inside stomach, that is a we used to tell gastro ulcer, whereas whereas this caused by the upper portion of the small intestine, that is called as a duodenal. And now let us know the effects and also the symptoms. Yeah, before knowing to the side effects of this ranitidine, and will know it is used to treatment. the treatment purpose. So this is used to treat the gastroesophageal reflux disease, that is GERD, and other condition in which the acid that backs up from the stomach into the esophagus, and that may cause for the heartburn. And the cancer causing impurity also found in many of the ranitide medications. By these medications that may be increase to unexpectable levels also over a time period. So when this ranitidine is stored at the very high temperature, this might be caused. And the side effects of this ranitidine, this is the stomach pain. This is a common side effects, and this is and the loss of the appetite. And the dark curing, that is in the jaundice kind of symptoms. Jaundice in the sense that there's a yellowish of the skin or in the eye. Yes, and the fever, cold, chills, and the mucus and the chest pain, feeling of short of the breathing difficulty, and that difficulty, it might be in a too fast heartbeat or too slow heartbeat also, and the bleeding or the problems with the skin or the air. So these are the side effects of the ranitidine. And the very common symptoms, or sorry, very common side effects is that nausea and the vomiting. This will be common for all types of patient, and this will be specified to only some particular type of the patients who are suffering an extra pain or the extra disease. They have kind of the jaundice. This might be not common to all, but it is for the few patients who are suffering from the jaundice. But here these are the common side effects which will be caused for all type of people, such as like nausea and the vomiting, diarrhea and the constipation. um yeah, and the next type is pantoprazole. So this pantoprazole, this is the proton pump that inhibitors that decrease the amount of the acid. The amount of the acid is decreased, and also that will be produced in the stomach. So the it will decrease the acid that may be present, that may be produced by the stomach. This pantoprazole, this is used to treat the erosive esophagitis, that is a damage to the esophagus from the stomach acid that may be caused by esophageal release disease, that is caused by GERD in the adults as well as in the children who are at least 5 years of age. This pantoprazole, this is usually given up to 8 weeks of time. So when the esophagus, it gets heals. So after 8 weeks of time, this medication, it may start for the healing. Yeah, pantoprazole. This is a tablet, the medications which is being given for that type of patients, and the side effects. If the patients, if they consume too much of this tablet, or the minimum side effects, that is the stomach pain, the severe stomach pain, and the diarrhea, that is a watery or the bloody, and the sudden pain or the trouble moving on the hip or the wrist on back pain. So these type of pain will be very common for this drug, this medicine. And the swelling, so swelling also very common when this intravenous pantoprazole was injected. And the kidney problems, this is also very common for from this medication, pantoprazole. Kidney problem in the sense there will be a many symptoms like urinating less than usual, so very less amount, and also that may contain the blood in the urine, and the swelling and the rapid weight gain, sudden weight gain, it might occur. And next is a low magnesium in the sense. Yes. So, low magnesium, it includes, yeah. So this low magnesium, this includes, it's like a very fast and but irregular heart rate will be. That may be like a tremor, shaking, or the jerking muscles movement, and the feeling jittery, and the muscle cramps, the muscle spasms, and in the hands on the or the feet. These are the symptoms of pantoprazole. Yeah, another topic is the next topic, that is that what or Antacids. Let us know what is this antacids. This antacids, these are the class of the medicine. What does it do? Means it will neutralize the acid in the stomach. It will neutralize. But how it will neutralize? Because it contains, this antacids contains the ingredients such as the aluminium, the calcium, magnesium, or sodium bicarbonate. So it consists of all these components. So that is the case, it acts as a basis, that is alkalized, and that will act as a counteract for the stomach acid and makes its pH a more neutral. So that is how it neutralizes the acid in the stomach. This antacids, these are the class of medicine that will neutralize the acid in the stomach due to the presence of the ingredients such as the aluminium, calcium, magnesium, and sodium bicarbonate that makes its pH level and more neutral. So in this antacids, there are we have like different types. So these are usually come in the following in the drug forms such as, yeah, the types of antacids. It comes in the form of the liquid, or this is a like a medication, the medicines in the form of liquid where the patients can consume the liquid solution, and it may also come in a chewable gummy or the tablet form of tablet forms. The patients can take the tablet in the form of the chewable gummy, and the tablet that also that may be dissolved in water and that can be used to drink after dissolving into the water. These are the antacids types. The forms of the antacids do we get from the general stores or the prescribed medications from the doctors. It will be available in the all the medicals department. And what are the side effects of this antacids? The side effects are like, yeah, side effects of antacids. Those are the nausea, very common side effects, and vomiting, mental status changes, the mood swings, and the kidney stones. These are the common side effects of the antacids. Yeah. So in this chapter, we just saw about the peptic ulcer disease. Under this, we have ranitidine, pantoprazole, and antacids. So peptic ulcer disease, this is a condition where there is a painful sores or the ulcers that develop in the lining of the stomach or the first part of the small intestine. Um, yeah, so that is a gastrointestine, we can tell. Yeah, this is what we just saw in the previous session. That is a gastric ulcer that might be caused in the inside of the stomach, whereas also duodenal the ulcer, this might be caused on the upper portion of the small intestine, and the symptoms will be the burning sensation, the stomach pain, severe stomach pain, and also we learn about the ranitidine. This also belongs to the group of the drug that is called as a histamine 2 blockers. It will reduce the amount of the acid in the stomach. And the side effect of ranitidine, we got this is also the same symptoms. We have the usually severe stomach pain and the jaundice. Those are the symptoms. The other topic we have discussed is pantoprazole. So this will decrease the amount of the acid that might be produced in the stomach. So it reduces and also treat erosive esophagus. It's been also be discussed. And the side effects here in this medication, that is pantoprazole, also the same side effects, that is a severe stomach pain. The side effect of this medication, if the patients have consumed lot of this dosage, it might be get a stomach pain. And the last topic we discuss about the antacids. In this antacids, this is used to this is like used to neutralize the acid in the stomach, that is from the ingredients that are like aluminium, calcium, magnesium, and sodium bicarbonate all are present in this antacids. By that way, it will neutralize the acid in the stomach. And the types of this we saw, that is in the liquid form, or it might be the chewable form, or the tablet that may dissolve in the water and it is used to drink for the purpose. And the side effects is common things, the nausea and the vomiting and the mood swings, that is a mental status changes, and the kidney stone. These are the symptoms from the antacid. So that completes chapter 12 of this peptic ulcer disease.